In 2016, Donald Trump said he would choose only the best people to work in his White House. Now those people have a warning for America. Trump is not fit to be president again. Here's his vice president.
Anyone who puts himself over the Constitution should never be president of the United States. It should come as no surprise that I will not be endorsing Donald Trump this year.
His defense secretary.
Do you think Trump can be trusted with the nation's secrets ever again?
No. I mean, it's just irresponsible action that places our service members at risk, places our nation's security at risk.
His national security advisor.
Donald Trump will cause a lot of damage. The only thing he cares about is Donald Trump.
And the nation's highest-ranking military officer.
We don't take an oath to a king or a queen or to a tyrant or a dictator. And we don't take an oath to a wannabe dictator.
Take it from the people who knew him best. Donald Trump is a danger to our troops and our democracy. We can't let him lead our country again.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
I wanted to start with that ad from the Vice President Harris campaign. Not just because I think it is so great, not just because I think it is so important to talk about the countless former Trump officials who have come out against him, knowing how dangerous he is, knowing how dangerous he was in the White House, not just because that ad gets under Donald Trump's skin, but because it gets under his skin running on Fox News. Yes, the Fox propaganda outlet has been airing that ad from the VP Harris campaign, and it is one of the many reasons Donald Trump is somehow going to war with Fox. Now, you would think a guy with a list of grievances so incredibly long wouldn't want to add his own propaganda outlet to that, but yes, Fox is now Donald Trump's enemy. And he thinks he is suggesting that they are stabbing him in the back lately, and because of that, he is absolutely losing his mind. And so he is making a series of pretty crazy Truth Social posts that we are going to check out, just letting Fox know how upset he is. And one of the main subjects of that post is Bill Maher, someone who Donald Trump has been going after a lot lately. This is a really upset guy. I don't think we should let him have the nuclear codes, but Donald Trump not only attacked Fox, but attacked Fox for letting Bill Maher on. And so we are going to get into all of this, but before we do, if I could quickly ask you to leave a like on this video, and if you enjoy what we do on this channel, to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And like I said, Donald, a long list of grievances for Fox apparently, but I first want to check out the clip of Bill Maher on Fox that is getting Trump so upset.
Well, I mean, I agree that it's great that we're talking. I agree that we agree on some things. We're not exactly aligned on the most important things, which is basically Trump is someone who does not concede elections. That's the most important thing. You don't seem to see it that way. That's the most important thing that's going on in this country. He didn't concede the last election. He's not going to concede this election.
You don't know that. You don't see into the future, Bill. I don't see your crystal ball.
Yeah, I did, because I was the only one who was talking about that way back when. And everybody said, oh, you smoke too much pot. Turned out I smoked just the right amount of pot.
There's no right amount.
But can you really picture this guy going, you know what? I lost. That's it.
He did. He left. He left
because he had to leave, because he couldn't.
Yes, but that's
that a perfect shutdown of what is the most important issue in this election, our democracy, and the fact that Donald Trump is a threat to it. As much as he wants to say that, Democrats shouldn't be allowed to say that, or it's dangerous rhetoric that's just not true. What's true is, you said you want to be a dictator on day one, and so I completely commend Bill Maher for going on Fox and shutting that down. We need more of that, and especially to their impressionable audience, while a lot of them, of course, are Trump cultists. We need to be reaching out to those people. And like I said, this really upset Donald Trump, and I want to get into his response. But first, I think we need to check out just one more clip of what Bill Maher said in this Fox segment that is seemingly so upsetting Donald Trump with this clip right here.
Yes, he sued me because I said he possibly was the son of an orangutan. Because we showed the picture, he looks exactly like the hair color. It looks exactly like an orangutan.
You know what's not the most important thing that's ever been said about Donald Trump, but comparing him to an orangutan. Come on. That's just funny. We're allowed to have a little bit of fun here, but clearly Donald Trump will not tolerate any of that because he is going after Fox, calling them losers, being upset with Bill Maher, a whole list of grievances, like I said. And I just want to check out his insane Truth Social post so he can respond. Trump took to Truth Social writing. I seldom watch low-rated Bill Maher, but when I do, I marvel at the fake laughter on the show. It sounds like a bad laugh machine. It's so obnoxious and disgusting. Just like him always laughing. No matter what is said, real. Republicans hate it when Fox puts Crazy Bill on far too often to show that the left agrees with us. Fox ought to get smart and not use losers like this. Also, they shouldn't allow negative ads. So unsurprisingly, Donald Trump has a whole laundry list of reasons to be upset. The first being those clips of Bill Maher that I showed y'all. That was the most recent appearance of him on Fox. So that seemingly must be the thing that Donald Trump is upset with, besides the fact that Bill Maher is constantly mocking Trump on his show with examples that we have seen before, but he's also mad about the negative ads that are being played on Fox, which just goes to show that even he knows that Fox is a propaganda outlet because he thinks that it should only be positive coverage of him all the time, both with their hosts, their reporting, and the ads that are played. I know sometimes YouTube unfortunately plays Trump videos before or Trump ads before my videos, but there's nothing I can really do about that, unfortunately. But it's funny to see the MAGA reaction when there's VP Harris ads on Fox. And this is one of my favorite clips I've ever seen. So you're going to love checking this out. Mag's reaction to Vice President Harris on Fox.
That's why she's determined to lower healthcare costs and make housing more affordable. Donald Trump has no plan to help the middle class.
Hey Fox, why are you showing Kamala ads? Do you think CNN and MSNBC are showing Trump ads? Hey Murdochs, you foreigner scum! What the hell?
I love that clip. Oh, it makes me laugh every time. I don't feel like we watch it enough on this show. These people are an A cult again. I don't like when I see comments from y'all saying that YouTube is playing Donald Trump ads before my videos, because I don't know who in my audience they think that that's going to get to donate. Actually, do you know what? I'm glad that those ads are playing. Because that means they're paying to show my audience that I know y'all have no interest in that. So keep wasting your money. Go for totally fine. But that meltdown is just so funny to me. And it's one of the many ads of the VP Harris campaign is playing on Fox. And one of my favorites we can check out right here.
Here's a 78-year-old billionaire who has not stopped whining about his problems.
Oh, she had a big crowd. Oh, the crowd.
This weird obsession with crowd sizes. It just goes on and on and on. America's ready for a new chapter. We are ready for a President Kamala Harris.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
I love it. How could you not love that ad? I would watch the little suggestion President Obama makes about Donald Trump every single day. I love that. And I love that it's really upsetting him. I love that he is so stuck with those eyes on the television all the time that he bumps into these ads designed to push his buttons, and they just work so well because we keep seeing Donald Trump divert his focus from any sort of campaigning, which clearly he's unable to do, to attacking Fox, and which he did in a recent speech right here.
And who puts it on? Fox News, and they shouldn't be allowed to put it on. It's all lies. It's all lies. Everything she said is a lie.
Okay, so let me get this straight. The news channel that is ostensibly supposed to cover the news, and in this instance, we're going to put the quotes back on news when it comes to Fox, isn't allowed to cover VP Harris's speeches and rallies. Now, what's so funny to me, let's just do a little thinking here, is that Fox cuts off Trump speeches because they're so bad, and Trump thinks VP Harris speeches are bad, which they're not. They're fantastic. It's the reason why he's so upset at them being aired. But if you wanted your opponent to perform worse, you would want their bad speeches to be broadcast. So Trump is just admitting, if we do a little math there, that they're great speeches. And that's why he's so mad. It just cracks me up. There's really nothing he can say that doesn't backfire. And if we are on the topic of things that I like about Fox, because they're few and far between, the number one is Jessica Tariff. And I think we should hear from her right here.
We know that his policies will be more inflationary. He's going to add something like $5.8 trillion to the deficit. Kamala only $1.2 trillion. And when he continues to say, well, I'm going to do these things, I'm going to have the cost of energy. No plan to do it. The tariffs, that is not good economic policy. This is going to add a 20% tariff to some goods. That's not just something that you throw around. That's something that could be devastating for the American economy. And so you can rail about her, you can call her incompetent, and frankly, it's been shown as well that people do not take well to him standing up there and continually insulting her in that tone. But people are hearing what she's saying about her plans, the progress we've made, and what she's going to continue to do, and that's why his edge is being decreased every time a new survey comes out.
Okay. Always so spot on. Why can't Jessica Guitar love Get an Hour? Why can't she get her own show? She gets like 5 minutes on the 5, and those 5 minutes are usually spent with Jesse Waters yelling over her and being obnoxious. If she got an hour, I might tune in gleefully. I have to do it now to call out their nonsense. But I would choose to do that. And we're going to choose to keep calling them out every single day on this show. And if you want to support that, as always, you can hit that subscribe button or leave a like on this video. And if you're stuck around at the end, drop a blue heart in the comments. Until next time, I'll see you soon.